What it do, y'all? Be right through the hallway. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff, man. Live from 85, back at it again. There is one on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all go check out my second channel, Through the Hallway TV. Subscribe to that also. Make sure y'all bang the like button. That way you get your notification in. You feel me? Alright, man. With all that said, man, we're going to get right to the video, man. Y'all see the title. Friends. How many of us have them? Y'all see that thumbnail? He helping dude up off the mountain, but then he got the knife behind him ready to stab him. That's how it be, man. Friends. Sometimes I sit and I wonder who even came up with that word. You feel me? Where did that even originate from? You know, like how they always say a word and then the Latin word of it is this, meaning blah, 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 blah. Alright, man, we're going to get right to it. The reason I'm talking about this topic, right, is mainly because of that video that I did before this about 051 million RIP. Now, I've been going back and forth. I watched that video, right, when he was in the house party. When he was set up, basically. And I mean, I rewatched the video, I know about probably 15 times. I just been watching it. It's not too much I'm going to say about that video because, I mean, it don't even need to be explained. All you got to do is go back and watch it. I'm not going to do no police job for him on my channel or nothing. Just go back and watch it. But it's obviously set up. But either way, man, this is what I got to say. People put their trust in people that they're cool with, right? And you could grow up with a person and, y'all might end up calling each other brothers or end up calling each other sisters. And, people always, when you're friends, you get into arguments and you get over it, right? But in some instance, because everybody's not like this, but in some instance, you have that one friend, y'all get to arguing, but they say something that cut a little bit too deep, you be like, dang, bro, that how you really feel about me or whatever, and then they'll, later on, man, I just said that out of anger or something. And, it'll be something, something to the point of where, like, nobody knows about something that's dealing with your family or something going at home, and they'll bring that out in front of everybody, you feel me? Or you got that kind of friend that just envies everything you do, you feel me? If you get a new pair of shoes, yeah, they like them, but man, you should have got this. If you get a car, oh man, I like that Chevy, man, but then they got the new one out, man, the new Impala, bro. You ought to, man, that would have been clean. You get a paint job, oh, I like that blue, man, but if it would have been a darker blue, it would have been tight. It'd be that type of stuff. Now, let me refresh y'all memory. I don't know how long y'all been rocking with me on this channel, but I have a story on my channel. I got a video on my channel where I'm telling the story. I can't remember what's the name of the video because I wanted y'all to go back and watch it, but it might be Friends Turn to Enemies or something like that. I can't really remember. I got like 420 something videos on here. But either way, I tell this story about me growing up, right? And I had this one certain friend. We was always cool, always cool. We was so cool, man. Let me tell you, he had beef with a dude, right? That I had no problem with. I mean, no problem with whatsoever. And just off the strength of him being my homeboy, I pick up his beef and, ready to do something to this dude, out the strength of him. When, okay, we walking one day and my auntie rides through, right? After we just got into the dude, into it with the dude at the grocery store. We walk up the street to one of my homeboys' house, and then him and another dude ride through, but they come back and pull up. And, they like, what's all this stuff y'all talking at the store? You feel me? And I'm just talking like, whatever, blah, blah, I'm ready to do something. Then, my third eye hit it. I'm like, man, let me look at my homeboy. I peek at him. He not saying nothing. He kind of nervous. So make a long story short, dude he just talked some more stuff and he left or whatever. But he really talking at my homeboy. He really wasn't talking to me. Cause like I said, we never had no beef. He just knew that I was a loyal dude. So I get a ride from my auntie. I pick him up, take him to his house. And I say like probably a year later, this is the same guy that I'm talking about now. I go to his house one night. I'm telling him about an issue that I heard that somebody didn't like me. Now, I didn't know if it was true or not, but what I tell him is that words, I'm like, I don't know if he don't like me or not, but, I'm supposed to see him at this party, tomorrow night. I just ask him then, and see if it's any problem. Exact words, you feel me? Next night at the party, I run into him. And before I can say anything, he says, man, I heard you had beef with me. And I'm like, nah, not really, bro. I said, I heard you had beef with me, though. I'm like, I don't even never know where it come from. And he like, well, if you feel like you come on out to the street. Me being hot-headed, I run on out to the street. But then I know the people start circling around me. So I bad back. I had got a ride and I was going to leave. But it's like something in me was telling me, now, if you leave, they going to talk junk to you tomorrow at school. People going to think you scary. All this gonna go on, you can't leave like this. You can't. So I tell dude, turn around, take me back. I go back, I jump out the car, swing on him. Real talk, swing on him. Me and him ain't got no problem no more, but if you ever see this is a true story, you know I'm telling the truth. So I swing on him. Do y'all know, alright, I got jumped, right? But do y'all know who was the first person to come throw the first blow after I'm swinging on this dude? My homeboy. The dude that I took up for. The dude that I'm finna fight this grown. I'm a kid at the time now. The dude that he was beefing with, I'm a kid. This dude got a car and got a job and all this. We walking everywhere. This is a grown man. But, I'm just getting your back just because that's the type of dude I am. But, yeah, he was the first person to throw the first lick. And I didn't get hurt or nothing like that, you feel me? I got hit with a plank and all that. It's hood stuff. But, I didn't go down and I walked away from it, you feel me? I didn't go to the hospital, nothing like that. But what hurt me the most is not me getting jumped, but it was the fact that my homeboy, the one I thought was so cool with me, help these dudes. That what hurt me the most. That hurt me, man. I mean, that hurt me, bro. And then the thing about it was my real dude, my day one, that I've been knowing since birth. You feel me? We was in the hospital together. That I know will do something. Was telling me not to, man. I don't think dude like that, man. For real, I wouldn't even be messing with him. And then I come back and tell him, that night, and like I said, that was my day one. You feel me? And we were going back to do something that night, but long story short, we handled it 2 days later. But anyway, friends are tricky. It's a tricky situation because friends are the ones they can hurt you. Your friend is gonna be the one that you talk to at night. You're gonna tell them about your woman and all this. I got a couple of stories to tell. I got probably about 2 more I'm gonna tell y'all. And like I say, y'all, this is a real channel, so I hope y'all still watching. This is a real channel. It is what it is. My ex, the one y'all used to see in these videos, right? The one that, you can go back to my Black Panther reaction video and watch the video, and you'll see her. And it's the truth, you feel me? Now, we've been together a long time, like I say, a long time. But what ended up happening was, she cheated on me with a friend of mine that used to come by the house. It is what it is, you feel me? I'm a man about it, I can tell y'all this. Like I say, this is a real channel. If I say it on here, that's what it is, and I ain't scared to admit it. All that what makes me a man. But it's hard to put your trust in people nowadays because people let you down. I had some family that do good for me, and I have some friends that do better for me than my family. But I've had people turn on me a whole lot in life, so that's what I be saying. Like, if anybody know me, I'm the type I'm always by myself. I'm always riding solo. I don't rock with nobody. I do things by myself because I'm not gonna tell on myself. I'm a stand up dude, and I be wanting folks to be like me, but you can't expect everybody to be like you. So you just really have to watch what people do, man. And you can call somebody your friend if you really feel like they're your friend. Give them the test. See if they really your friend. Drop some money down one day. See if they get it. Bring your, I mean, sometimes you don't want to test it out like this because it might not go how you want, but hey, at least you'll know. Bring your woman around. See if she start laughing too hard. See if he start talking too much. I mean, sometimes it take all that. If you want to know if you got a real friend or not. Because they do exist. It's people out here that's good people. But you have a lot of people out here, y'all, and it's really the majority that are just snakes, man. I mean, the dude that did that to Nipsey, Nipsey knew him. I said this in my Millie video, even though it's a movie, Bishop did that to Raheem. And if you want to attribute that into real life, Alpo did that to Rich. That's the same thing. They say that movie is based, Juice is loosely based off that. They just switched it around a little bit for it to be high school kids. But, yeah, man, I mean, if you just think back on it, friends really turn against friends. I guess it's in most people's nature to do something like that, you feel me? Like me, for instance, I've never talked to none of my homeboys woman. No, never. Never. I'm just not a snaky type person. So when somebody does something like that to me, I take it to heart, man. I'm such a emotional dude. I take stuff to heart. People that know me know that. I get serious about stuff. You feel me? I don't want you to be my friend and then you turn around and do something to me because it's gonna make me want to do something to you, and let's just avoid all that. You feel me? And in Millie case, I don't really know what that was, man. I don't understand that, but like I said, I watched that video over and over and over and over, and it just had me thinking like, man, he probably was day one dude that he probably knew. And it happened like that. You feel me? In the video, man, they cleared the whole flow out, and it was like a whole empty spot in the middle of the flow. Like they wanted to give whoever done it space. You feel me? It's not hard to believe, cause like I said, my homeboy set me up. You feel me? I've had it done to me. I just didn't get shot or nothing, but I've had it done to me. I've had people attempt to set me up a couple times, to be honest with you, but when that situation happened to me, and I was 16 when it happened. I'm not gonna stunt to y'all. This like I say a lot of real stuff on this channel, but this right here is gonna be one of the realest things I ever say. That changed my whole life. It did. It changed my whole life. It changed my whole way of thinking. It changed my whole way of moving. It changed me as a person. It did. You know, I don't know even really talk about that too much, but it was deep with me because, like I said, it was my homeboy. I wouldn't even thought, it could have happened, and we would have handled it, and I wouldn't have thought nothing else about it. But I thought about this for years. Like I said, I ain't talked to nobody about this before. I thought about that for years. That bothered me, bro. Cause I never could get in my head how somebody that a person rock with or that's close to you or say they they your homeboy can do stuff to you like that. Like I used to think it was movie type stuff. You feel me? And then it happened to me, and I was like, man, I just don't understand it, bro. Like I said, that stuck with me for years, and that's why I am. That's part of the reason why I am like I am today. Like I say, if you see me out, I'm usually by myself. I don't like being around a bunch of people. I don't let a lot of people in my crib. I just don't fool with a lot of folks. I just don't. And they could be cool, I don't care. I just don't fool with a lot of folks. The less I let people in, the less I have to worry about is how I see it because I was feeling so carefree at the time. I didn't think nothing like that was the last thing on my mind that I thought was gonna happen. And then fast forward, I'm older now, and you have like people that say they cool with you, and they'll just get close to you to see what you got, and then try to set you up to take your stuff. You feel me? It's a dirty world out here, and you don't know who to trust or who to rock with. So you just have to really watch what you do. And when a person show you that they ain't right, like the little stuff, that's what I'm saying. Like it's the little stuff. When a person make that little slick comment, and like I say, it be a personal comment, but they want to try to laugh it off and make like it's funny, but they know you ain't taking it funny because whatever they made the comment about, you told them that, just between y'all, you don't want that out. That's something I just said to you. So why you making a joke of it? You feel me? You have to watch that, man. They showing you who they are. It don't take long. I ain't gonna lie to you, the dude that did that to me, he showed me a couple times before. I was just ignoring the fact. Anybody that ever done something to me, my ex showed me. I was just ignoring the fact. I got a big heart, you feel me? Like I said, I'm a loyal person, but you can't expect everybody to be like you. So here I am expecting it. I'm saying all this, y'all, 'cause I want y'all to learn from my experience. So if you ain't never been through it, just learn from what I'm telling you. I'm looking at it like, y'all, they like me. If I get them my last five, they'll give me their last 10. You feel me? Something like that. But everybody don't think like that. They don't. Most people just got their own, their own business to handle, and they don't care how they get it handled and who they gotta hurt to get it handled. You feel me? A person up, you gonna have all the friends in the world. You go down, then you gonna see. If anybody don't believe me, if you are up right now, just act like you broke. For real, act like you broke. Go to if you buy packs of Newports, go buy two singles. And then they be like, why you buying singles? Man, I got robbed or I had to go buy this or that, man. So I'm trying to come up, man. Yeah, you think I can hold like $20 or $30 the next week? See what they tell you. See what they tell you. Then you know if you got a true friend or not at least. It be the simple things, man. They gonna show you. They gonna show you. You gonna know a true friend when you got one. And they don't come around often, man. They like Haley's comment. They only come around like every 75 years. Every 75 years. But when they do come, you're gonna know they're there. And I'm not saying it to make like I'm just a honest person out here. I've gotten over people before. But I can't honestly tell you this. I've never gotten over nobody that I consider myself cool with. If anything, I try to help you out. I sure ain't gonna stun in front of you. If you ain't got it, we both gonna have it. I wish I had my homeboy Michael here that could tell you this. I remember one point, he doing good now, and I ain't saying this to talk about it. I'm just being honest. At the time when I hit a little lick, he wasn't just up right at the moment. But every time I went somewhere, I called my homeboy. Hey man, you wanna ride so and so with me? Man, I ain't got no change. Man, did I ask you did you have some change? Man, I'm asking you, do you wanna ride with me? I got everything, and I'm not finna go broadcast it to folks or get into an argument with you and then say it in front of folks. That's that slick stuff. I'm not that type of dude. So I expect folks to be like that, but you can't expect everybody to be like that. But yeah, if I got it, my homeboy got it. Straight up. Real talk. Cause it's just how I am. I wish more people could be like that, but it ain't too many real ones in the free world. That's why I said, like, if you find a true friend, it's a very rare thing to do. You feel me? It's very rare because I guarantee you, Millie thought he probably had a bunch of homeboys that were cool with him, man. But I hate that, that happened. And you gotta find out like that. But I bet you that they probably showed him before. You feel me? People, I'm telling you, man, they'll show you. You just gotta open your eyes, and not be blind to it. Cause most time with me, I speak in my case, with my homeboys, I was blind because of loyalty. With my ex, I was blind because of love. You feel me? And love can get you killed. Man, hear me on that. Let me repeat it. Love can get you killed because a woman is not gonna keep it honest with you, and some men just can't handle that when it comes to a woman, and a woman could tell you a man did something or this, and you go and do something to him, and he didn't even know that y'all was together. You feel me? He thought that she was single, and she lived alone, and every time he picked up, he never seen nobody. So he just thought that she was single, and you can't fault that man for that. You feel me? That's another reason. Like in my case, man, old boy, dude that supposed been cool with me, he knew. But I ain't gonna fault him for it. You wanna know why? Because he a man, and any man see a pretty woman, he gonna go after. It's all on the woman if she gonna turn him down or not. Real talk. I learned that the hard way a long time ago, but I learned it. You feel me? And it stayed with me. No woman would trick me out of my position. Just like a fake friend would never trick me out of my position. And Ed, what's up with it, man? Just trying to kick a little knowledge, man. Yeah, just trying to kick a little knowledge, bro. But you gotta watch these fake friends, man, cause everybody ain't gonna keep it real with you for real. It's best, man, to keep it. I'm gonna tell you, man, I ain't ended like this, y'all. Just like a few posts I seen. All them folks I said was switching up on everybody. You never seen Bunny switch up on Clyde. It seemed like most of the time that woman gonna be the one that hold it down, but you just gotta find the right one. That's just how it is, man. That's just how it is, man. BY3 the hard way, man. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. I'm gonna hit y'all with another one real soon. Till then, me and hold up for you. Do what you supposed to do, not what you wanna do. I'm out.